Hey there, and welcome back to Monster Train 2. I'm going to tell you what, my voice is already starting to crack. I've been recording all day, and I'm just so excited to play Lazarus for the first time that, well, I'm going to stick it out. So if my voice is a little scratchy, you know why. We're coming up on some unlocks. I thought about it a little bit, and I think someone had a really good suggestion that I could just turn like one day a week into dimensional portal challenges or something. I need to do this first one anyway. I want to play Lazarus first. It'll probably come next. I don't know if you'll see it in the right order, right? I might upload it on a different day or something, but I think I'm going to be recording this in the near future because I want to unlock the Pyre heart that comes with it, Malika's shifting pyre. So I'd like to really get more of those. I've noticed that the unlock progress for me has been a steady, right? Like I'm making good progress. I'm really far behind on taking pyre damage. I think this is one of those ones that I'm suffering from success. I've won too many runs and I've cleaned up too many combats. I need to just take like 80 pyre damage or something in a combat. Fortunately, we did unlock Vengeful Shards, so that will add to this number to some extent, but still, it's going slow. The other ones we have, we're coming up on Spending Money one. This one's pretty easy. You'll do it on any clan, but obviously I've rolled Pyreborn a few times, so that helps. We made a lot of progress with dealing damage with magic power. This one's also pretty close. I think one solid Luna run, or maybe two. 3,000 damage just seems like a large number. Maybe a few runs of Luna and we should be able to get this guy. So we're maybe not too far out from, let's say, probably 3 of them, it looks like. Now, whatever comes next requires me to unlock 6. I've already got 2, so that'd be 5. I'd need to do more. Maybe we find, like, a frozen card and just hold on to it or something. But, yeah, we'll see. Some of these are really slow. Like, deal damage with Train Stewards. Man, that's going to take a while. Inflict debuff effects. I think if I played Underlegion and leaned into the decay angle, I might be able to get this pretty quickly. But still, a lot of these are going to move pretty slow for me. So we'll do our best. I do want to try to move towards the unlocks because I want to broaden the depth of what I'm seeing when I random here. Like, random Pyre Heart is not giving a lot of hits, right? It's like, okay, I have one of 3 options. So, fair enough. Fortunately, we have all the clans now, though we don't have exiles for most of them. Right, let me see. Random clan. I don't have an exile for Luna, Underlegion, or Lazarus right now, though I could roll it for Banished or Pyreborn. Obviously, those are the first clans. You play them a little more. Overall, this looks normal. We have seen more Pyreborn in random than Banished, though, so I guess that makes sense why this one's a little farther ahead. But yeah. Either way, we'll be playing Lazarus today. I know very little about this clan other than what I've seen on the Twitch streams. Again, I followed along with the marketing campaign for Monster Train 2, so with that in mind, I at least notionally know what Mix does. It creates infusions. There's some nuances. There's like a second layer of infusions where if you hold onto it in your hand and you play another one, you get the same color but different options. So there's some cool stuff you can do, but I don't know a lot more beyond that, so I guess we're just going to roll into this and see what we get. So not much else to add. As always, do like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. I have a Discord server if you want to join in chat and show off some cool screenshots about this thing. We're having a lot of chatter in there. There's a big spoiler channel that I have muted right now, and I'm interested to see when I finally figure out what it is people are hiding from me. But regardless, let's get into it. So nothing else to do here. Rock on. Let's click it. All right. What's this guy's name? I didn't actually look. Orichi. Orikai. I'm going to go with Orichi. I think I have decided. I was thinking there's probably a few ways that we could have named him. Oh, look, a different Seraph. Exciting. Oh, and a different Pyre heart. All right, cool. Hope you're all doing well today. It looks like we get to play another Underlegion run as well, so that's exciting. Maybe make some progress on things. Let's see, we have Savagery for our final boss. We're fighting Siphon Archean and Damage Shield Kale yet again. We have Winged Spirit as a Pyre Heart. Once per battle, select the heart to restore the front friendly units on all floors to full health. That seems maybe okay. I don't know, that doesn't sound very strong to me. I haven't seen anything that powerful, but... And it won't work very well on fungi, right? Because the way their health works. Our starting cards are Forevermore Serum, Consume, Apply, Reanimate 1. So yes, this is the clan where Reanimate shows up. Very exciting. We have Rot. I don't think I've seen this card yet. Deal 15 damage, apply decay 15. That's a big damage card for 3 Ember. Interesting. And then Pincushion. Equipped. When you get equipment, like how he just screams, that's funny. Grrr. All right, good job, bud. Equipped +3 attack and +3 heart permanently. He's a 6/6. I have no equipment? Great. Well, he's going to be terrible. That's exciting. This is probably the weakest start I've seen. In terms of banner units, this guy does literally nothing for me right now. He's a 6/6 for 2 space. I'd rather play a Spear Steward. So that's exciting. Great. Hopefully Orichi can make up for this goober. Jeez. That's pretty rough, right? I feel like he needs better base stats. Otherwise, maybe he should be like a rare unit or something. I don't feel like this is something I should be starting with here. With no equipment? It's terrible. That's awful. What if this were Max Covenant? This would be like a deathly start, right? I mean, maybe there's some other parts that can easily carry the early game. Maybe I draft a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know. It just seems spicy, right? Like just a 6/6 unit that does nothing for me. Wanderer's Talisman, I like this. I think this can make up the difference quite a bit. We can play 3 floors separately and then they just kind of scale. This will, of course, not be ideal for like a fungi floor, right? But I think that's okay. It's better than wing clippings here in either case. All right. Orichi's Path. We have... Oh, I have to hover over it. I crossed my arms trying to think, and then I realized I had to hover this. Okay, ability, Small Concoction. He's a 20/20. It's a pretty decent stat line. Cooldown 3, Mix. Okay, great. So he basically gets to play his starting card for free, kind of. Interesting. Sure. Decent stat line. Interesting. We have Incant. Apply Unstable 4 to enemy units. Triggers when you play. I mean, obviously I know how Incant works. Cast a spell. Now, I think the way Secret Ingredient works, it should apply multiple incants, right? So you can fast fire it. It's like kind of like a spell chain card, which makes it pretty good for this. Unstable. This is an interesting one. There's a lot of text here that I'm getting through. If a unit's HP is less than or equal stacks... Is the wording here right? If a unit's HP is less than or equal stacks of unstable, at the end of combat, they die. Less than or equal to the stacks of unstable? I mean, I feel like it's missing some words here, actually, which is kind of hilarious. So that's like if you have 8 health and you have 8 unstable, you die. On death, this unit explodes, dealing damage equal to the stacks to enemies on the floor. So this seems pretty strong, kind of just like an explosive wave clear. This seems like a powerful way to offset the current, like some of the challenges we have. Now, I will say, Savagery has a very scary wave composition. I think Dominion and Entropy have gotten a lot of discussion on Discord and elsewhere because they're new and we haven't played them before, but don't sleep on how dangerous Savagery's waves are. They're bulky, they have sweepers, they slam dunk, and they have defense. Like, they're tough. I do like the change to Savagery's ability. He now has an enchant for rage at the cost of some of that melee weakness. It's nice because it means that he has some kind of an impact on the floors after turn 1. Previously, he was basically just like, okay, great, if you survived the melee weakness, that was the entire boss fight, pretty much. I'm going to try this Mad Scientist. This feels like this is going to go places. I want to try this. This seems fun. I can already mix by just playing his starter card, so whatever. All right, I think I should be able to crush this Titan skin trial, right? If they just, it says they just die, so it probably doesn't matter if they have anything about them, right? So, and I'm also going to play into the Wanderer's Talisman here. So we're going to just do 3 Irichi on bottom, so I can hopefully kill enemies quickly. And then we're going to do double Stewards. I'm not even going to play the Pincushion, right? He just seems bad. I like this because they gain the stats at the start of turn 1, which is a really good boost. Right. Mix. So we have Goliath Infusion, Madman Infusion. One applies Rage 4. That's the Goliath. One applies Regen. Now, I believe, if memory serves from the streams, green is defensive, red is offensive. So I think I'm going to lean into green. And we're already clearing the floor, so I kind of don't care about any of the rest of this. I'm not putting any fungi on the floor right now. I want to benefit from the talisman. This talisman is essentially, I'm treating this as like an early game carry because I feel weak with such a useless banner unit. So, cool. Great. Now, I should be able to see a second. I could play the infusion and then play this and the other infusion, but you're always going to see regen, I believe. So let's see what else we get. Spikes. Okay, I like spikes. I'll take that. Great. Okay, good. Now I will play this here. We should kill a couple guys. Great. We'll let this sit. No fungi right now. My whole goal here is to clear waves. This guy's taking 23. He will die. Let's try... Ooh, Sap actually feels strong here. Let's click that, take the Vengeful Shard. I think I can play the Eager Conscript and he gets killed, so it works out in my favor. Yes, great. Cool, good. Great news. Now, I think we can Forevermore Serum here. I can click Sap 1, and we actually just win on bottom floor. Yeah, this was kind of what I was hoping for, actually. What else do we have in here? Damage Shield 1 on the reds. That's good. Nice. All right, cool. So, we clean up. And this is largely due to the talisman. Because in early combats, a +5/+5 every turn actually adds up fast. So, pretty good. This guy never walks on me, basically. He hits me a bunch, and then he will pass away to the unstable. Great. Good job. Okay, potion kit, ability, brew. Most importantly, this is an equipment. So if I feel like going into Pincushion, I can make him, I don't know, a 9/9. I think I'm just removing this guy. How do you get enough equipment to accelerate this guy to meaningful levels, right? This seems bad. There's got to be some trick to this I'm missing. So I don't know. Maybe there's a bunch of equipment that I haven't seen yet. Explosive reaction, unstable 25. That's really good. This is going to blast some of Seraph's waves. Potion kit is cool, but I think I'm just going to throw away this Pincushion. He seems bad. All right. We get a new card. Infectory or Mushy Room. Now, why is Mushy Room not showing as mastered? Didn't I use it in my previous run? Right? Underlegion. I had it in my previous run, right? Thought so. Where is it? Here it is. I guess it didn't count as mastered. That seems like a bug, right? I should master it, right? Yeah, all the other cards seem to be looking correct. Well, fair enough. Okay, well, I'll try to remember to F8 that when I get out of this run. I don't want to do that in the middle of this thing. I'm not here to pop up a debug screen on you all or something. Infectory seems pretty cool. You kill enemies and it creates units. So this obviously negates the Wanderer's Talisman, but I think we could also just accept that after you get past Ring 2, it's like, I'll use this on higher floors or something. It's not a big deal. I'm going to take Infectory, I think. Although Loam Coat is cracked, let's be clear. We've tried this. This thing's nuts. You put Propagate 2 with Reanimate, and we're cooking, right? Super strong. Really strong. I still think I'm going to go with Infectory here. Let's see, do I want a Lazarus banner? Is there anything I would hold over? I think I would -2 consume a rot, maybe. Look for an Underlegion banner, possibly. Both of these are interesting to me. I think I'm going to try the Lazarus banner and see what we roll into. We get a large stone and a dualism. That seems exciting. What the heck? Okay, we have a rare unit. Equipped. This equipment is removed. Gain multi-strike 1. Okay, so this clan is convinced that there's enough equipment to support runs like stuff using this. So this seems like Eel Gorgon, kind of. Just, it feeds on equipment. Where do I even get that much equipment from? Maybe there's got to be more, right? Got to be more. Maybe I do this test subject alpha. It's kind of a bummer that I don't have anything that benefits from this dualism I just rolled. That's sad, right? Because I can't dualism a multi-strike anymore. I could large stone alpha, I guess. He's not terrible, I suppose. It's not bad, I guess. I probably should take this alpha dude anyway. Sure, alright. Sorry, Hydra-armed buddy. Large stone seems strong here, right? It does, doesn't it? What would be ideal? Like, quick? Honestly, he already has quick. Yo, he's cracked, actually. Hold up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I didn't even notice this. This guy just has quick. Every single sweeper in Monster Train 1, eat your heart out. This man dunks on you so hard. He just has quick. Great. In fact, that's phenomenal news. We're going to make him large, and then I guess I'm going to hold out for something better. Really should, I guess, just remove Pincushion. Whatever. Large stone will carry us in this combat. It's fine. Pyre dampener I think I can get away with. We'll probably rely on Wanderer's Talisman again, right? We just play this guy downstairs alone, and we play this middle, and then we play a Shield Steward upstairs. Cool. This seems good. Cool. I'm going to go ahead and play the secret ingredient and see what I hit. Sure. I know I get the ping, but I think it's important. So, like, obviously this is going to hurt the Wanderer's Talisman, but you see we benefit a little bit from top floors here. How do I want to approach this? I think we blast downstairs, right? Doesn't matter. He gets swept out anyway. Yeah, it actually just does not matter, does it? Cool. It's free real estate. Great, my man downstairs is the hero of our time. Right? He's just doing work. It's pretty cool. I don't click anything. Womp, womp. My guy just murders everything. Okay, he doesn't murder the boss, though. Unfortunate. See what I can hit here. Regen 4 might do some work. Let's hit another secret ingredient and see what we get. Reanimate probably does some work, too. Okay, he put some numbers down. I'll accept it. He does pretty decent. This guy's defensive, though. Yeah, he's pretty defensive. Not the reanimate spawns a man. That's kind of fun. He gets... Interesting. He gets resolve gain damage shield. Put a sap in. I'm going to try to incant him and see if I can get maximum numbers like this. Regen seems fine. Alright, yeah, that's pushing numbers, which is good. What if I click the Winged Spirit? Hey, look, he gets the kill. Amazing news. Cool. We managed to chew through this. It's pretty close, though. So we're kind of weak right now, actually. That's pseudoscience. Randomly apply either Lifesteal 2, Reanimate 1, or Spikes 6. That seems good. Twisted Assistant. Graft. Twisted Back. Oh, excuse me? Trample. Strike Gain Rage 2. And it's an equipment. Ah, yes. I figured it out. This is how Pincushion is supposed to work. except it turns out that Test Subject Alpha is just better. Got it, got it. I'm going to take Proliferate. This is a great card, and it's not marred by a Calcified Ember right now. Cool. I'm feeling pretty pleased about this. We just take this Twisted Assistant and throw it at Test Subject Alpha and win. Find Multi-Strike. Endless. Endless doesn't work on this graft, right? Unit has we tried this in the demo. Unit has equipment grafted to their body. When they die, the graft is severed for the rest of combat, and the equipment goes into your hand. Right, so if you put Endless on this, per the writing, if you put Endless on this, the guy comes back, but his graft does not. It's an important factor. I don't have to buy quick. It's so good. Reroll. Dualism again. Now, if I put Dualism on him, doesn't he gain Rage 4 on strike? What's the banner? No, stop. Stop, please. Monster Train, no. I can't. I don't have any equipment. I have one equipment in my whole deck. You can't do this to me. You've got to give me a run with, like, the 500 equipment cards you expect me to have before you make me take Hydra Armed Horror. I want to use him, trust me. I don't have the cards for it. I'm skipping. Oh, such a bummer. We didn't hit Multi-Strike. So, Dualism is... It does work on buffs from equipment. So this essentially means that Twisted Back, that's the name of it. I had to find it on the tooltip. Twisted Back would give 4 rage. Now that said, Multi-Strike would be much stronger, but I risk an overstack problem, and I have to wait a while in order to get this to work. I gotta think about it. I've seen that Dominating Power event a few times. It's good, man. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? That's a tough call. We're actually making some difficult decisions. The game does not feel easy right now. Game does not feel easy. What do I do here? It's the real question. I think we hold out. Am I strong enough to live? That's part of the question here. I could put Orichi in front of him and tank, and then when I hit with the... I can't play bottom. I need to make sure the Twisted Assistant dies, so I play middle. Okay. I can't believe I'm on, what, run 7 or something, and I'm currently worried I might just lose on ring 3. So I feel very weak right now. We have some pieces, but I missed the multi-strike. The large stone will help. I think I need to consolidate my Orichi onto Subject Alpha's floor. Now, alternatively, I could rely on the Talisman to buff. That adds 5/5. That does make good number. Eventually, you take out things. Play top on Archean. That should be fine. All right. I think we're going to let it sit, and we're going to hope for the best at this alcove. Graft a random equipment onto a unit. Interesting. Or gain a random graft unit. We see the Plague Doctor event again. Now, I don't have an equipment to graft on, so a bit of a bummer. We could make Pincushion functional, right? A random equipment on him, he at least scales. He does something. Is that good? I mean, because I'm always going to want to put the Twisted Assistant, the Twisted Back rather, onto Test Subject Alpha. Is Pincushion ever worth investing into, or do I just click gain a random graft unit? I don't know. What are my graft unit options? I already seen one. That one seems pretty perfect here. I'm just going to click I'm going to put this on Pincushion. It's what? 5 more combats. What, ring 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? So he would be 21, 21. God, he's so bad. I don't want that. He's so bad. What could this possibly give me that would ever feel good here? The answer is not a lot. I'm going to click random graft unit, actually. Sure, you know what? Another Twisted Assistant is actually fine. This is good because it improves my card density for it, right? I'm more likely to see it now that there's 2 of them. I'm fine with this. We move on. If I can draft into this, use the talisman, and then, like, load up him on top floor, I think we can get it. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take... Now, maybe I actually put them together and I can try to find red infusions within Secret Ingredient. It's probably pretty good. It's a tough call, actually. How do I want to approach you? This is already proving difficult. This clan is sneaky and tricky. Pincushion is bad. I don't care about Pincushion. Okay. Orichi goes where? I want to make sure that he has units to hit, right? Super important. So I don't want to kill everything off floor. I think I play them together. And then we're going to do double stewards below. And those will get scaled. I'm going to play the Infectory upstairs. We're going to fish for red. Okay, great. Red is good. I can avoid this hit by playing an Eager Conscript, so I will. I'm going to save the red and see if I can load out some more. Okay, my target here is I want to draft... Okay, Twisted Assistant. Lands. Good. Let's take the Vengeful Shard out. I wish to look at what I get. Damage Shield. And then I want to hold on to this and see if I can find more Rage. Yes. Okay, this feels like we figured it out, right? This looks good. Numbers, right? I'd like to avoid... I mean, I may as well take the other graft onto... What, Orichi? Sure, why not? Put him in front. He's doing his best. Okay, and I think we will just put a Eager Conscript up there, right? Because this means the swing comes through. He gets some hits. Okay, fine. I think we're okay with this. Yeah, he looks good. And he's trampling, so all that damage is going through. Cool. I'm going to play the Calcified Ember here to get rid of it. Ooh, am I? Am I? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Okay, we're going to play it. And I'm going to give him the damage shield now. Because this prevents some of the trample. I mean, I guess it actually lowered the damage because of the way trample works. So, fair enough. But the fungi is tanking even though Siphon Archean is farmed up now. So, I think we can win by just playing Rot on him. Right? I think we get this just by farming him out with Decay. And now... Secret Ingredient, right? Regen. And Reanimate goes somewhere. Sure, great. We'll put it in the back. Regen can go on... I don't know. Where does it go? Great question. Put it on middle, I guess. And then I will proliferate this. So we have more Reanimate. And I think we're solid now, right? I think we're solid. Okay, and if I hit another Rot, I play it, which I did, so I'm playing it. We're fine upstairs. We should super win this. All right, we're good. I think it wasn't as close as I thought we were. Yeah, we're actually, like, really strong, it turns out, so it's just not something I was thinking about. So if I hit the multi-strike here, I think we cruise this run off of this core combo. And then we have Orichi in front to, I guess, slam tank. Yeah, my guy's doing a good 100 here. Feels decent. All right. We're trying to hold out. Electricity Chamber. Friendly units gain spikes 8 on summon and reanimate. Does this work with Eager Conscript? I think it should by the words, right? Because we've already established that fungi spawning triggers rally, which is summoning a unit. It also literally says summon a unit. I mean, if we can create super fungi spikes, that seems pretty good. Spike of the Legion also seems really nice here. But I really like this electricity chamber business. This seems fun, right? Try it. Tome of Evergrowth. I haven't talked about this. Ability Evergrowth to a friendly unit. Cooldown 1, apply regen 3 and sap 3. It doesn't say to a friendly unit or an enemy unit, so I guess you could decide who you're boosting. So you could sap an enemy at the expense of healing them, or you could heal an ally at the expense of sapping them. Interesting. This seems fine. I think it's a good tome, but I think this electricity chamber is probably stronger, so let's click it. Hulking Mass. Now there's a real unit, right? This guy looks real now. Armor 40, reanimated, gain armor 40. Here's your dualism target, right? Dualism, and you give him, I don't know, Smidge Stone because he's huge. Now, unfortunately, I don't think he really fits on my floor right now because I made my guy big. But I also kind of think I had to make my guy big or I might have lost on ring 2. So, you know, fair enough. We're doing our best here. I don't think we take the hulking mass, but... Cluster Kernel. He's maybe decent. Spawn 4 if we have that room up. I'm just trying to think if there's anyone better than Orichi here for this, and I don't think there is. We skip here. Orichi's my tank is where I'm at. I actually don't know if I need Ember. Probably I do. I want to play Rot more often. I think I do. Ember is quickly becoming one of my most picked things. I have some cash. I could go for the alcove, or I could look for another unit. Underlegion banners. What are my options? Any really good winners? I don't know. There's at least a couple that I've seen that I like. I don't know if they're going to be particularly helpful, but, you know, fair enough. We know Spore Launcher exists. We know Inoki exists. Inoki might be sick here. Okay, so I actually think looking at an Underlegion banner would be good. Inoki would be better than Orichi here, for sure. Let's see what we hit. Who are you? Death-Capped Prophet. Rally. Draw +1 next turn. Huh. I mean, with Infectory, that seems good. Interesting. With Infectory, this seems pretty good. And that would mean what? If he's generating, I don't know, if he gets all the slays on his floor with Infectory present, and we just spam Eager Conscript there, this guy seems solid here. Yeah, I'm glad he costs 1 Ember. He fits in pretty well. I think I'm going to take him. All right, cool. What do we get now? Unstable 8. Really don't want to kidnap my slays. Maybe I pivot. Pivot him into something else. Let him just die. Maybe I play him top floor and let him just make mixes. That seems actually pretty decent. I'm actually going to pivot here and take this ability. Okay, fine. Intrinsic. Okay. I like Intrinsic. What is the angle here? What is the intrinsic play? It's a good question. Getting Reanimate out first is not bad. I don't think it's worth it. Just thinking about this, don't think it's worth it. I do want Rot to be a little more approachable. Actually, you know what? A 1-cost intrinsic Rot probably really seals you up early game. So let's actually... We have enough cash for this. Let's do this. This card I've decided is pretty decent. It's expensive, but man, does that not do a truckload of damage. This thing just kills a heavy, right? spin this and see what we roll. Holdover. Remove, consume, holdover, proliferate. That's the winner. That's the breadwinner here. Propagate 2 on all units. Absolutely. We've got it. I'm going to go ahead and -2 and consume the other rot. Actually, I'm going to do that on unstable reaction here. Yeah. Okay. I'm feeling good about that. Nice. I think I'm going to save my money. Yes. We must take this trial, whatever it is. Sure. Tough as nails? Great, we got it. Okay. I must collect the collector. We're at a point where I really do genuinely believe that we simply have to get this working. So, I think we play mid-floor here, as weird as this sounds. Put him in front. That rally does work on turn 1. Yo, it's actually really good. And I guess I'm going to throw away a train steward here. Sure. Here, get him, Pincushion. I trust you. Okay. All right. I need to mix. All right, not what I wanted. We're going to fish for red. Not what I wanted. Took unstable. I guess it doesn't really matter. I could put it on my own unit. Well, I guess that makes sense, actually. When you think about it for longer than, I don't know, 10 seconds, it makes some sense. So, I will give him reanimate, though. We plan on propagating it. I want him to get the slays, and the fungi can tank it. So I think this is okay. I don't play any other cards, really? That just seems bizarre, but sure, I guess. I don't want to kill these guys. I want to make sure the slays are happening on middle. Interesting. Okay, fair enough. Alright, Twisted Assistant, get in there. Get killed. Electricity Chamber, get going. It does work. It works. It works. Oh man, this Deathcat Prophet. Every single eager conscript is +1 card draw. Dude, I don't think you realize just how good this guy maybe is in this setup. He's more than a draw relic. This guy's kind of like Offering Totem, right? Just a little bit, drawing 2 next turn, just, you know, delayed, but fine. Great, okay. Good, we get the Collector. Let's drop Twisted back in. This guy, oh, interesting. This guy jumps. I guess I knew, maybe I knew that? Maybe I knew that. All right, we have the power of Propagate. So we're going to go ahead and, come on, bud, you gotta give me something. I need blue. I need red, I mean. There it is, red, fantastic. So we put the red down, we click Propagate, and it double rallies, and he gets spikes. Monster Train, we're too powerful. Alright, we take some damage. It's fine. We're out. We're outies at least. It's good. Alright, now, Infectory. Right. Spikes doesn't work upstairs. Got it. Got it. Got it. Figured it out. Got it on lock. Okay. Great work, team. Right. Right. Okay. We figured it out. So the spikes goes away if I use Infectory. So I think Infectory is superior. Yes. Now, unfortunately, these guys have haste. But it's only them. It's not anything else. So I can just get... I can get this guy shot upstairs, and that's pretty decent. I think Infectory will be better here. Because of the rally. I'm drawing 10 cards this turn, aren't I? Yeah, that's pretty decent. It's pretty good, actually. It turns out. Now, we have a lot of corruption upstairs. I'd like to incant once upstairs, so send them to the Shadow Realm. That's pretty decent. I'll go ahead and, I guess, upgrade my Trample Boy and back. Sure, why not? Let's... It doesn't matter where I put this. Lifesteal 1. Sure, sure. Get me damage shield. There it is. All right. With damage shield, and then I proliferate this. We do sadly still lose this fungi, but it's okay, right? All right. I do need to get a kill, though, y'all. I do need to get a kill. Incant goes upstairs. Sap, I guess. Sure. I can proliferate the sap on the enemy. That seems entertaining. Rooted? You could root the boss, I guess. He's immune to it, I'm sure. I'll take sap, too. I think that's fine. And then I just, hold on to this, I guess. And then I will play Forever Consume in the back. We will propagate this. I mean, we've got a lot of reanimate. Hopefully, I mean, I think the strike mostly... Oh, gosh, he gets a lot of sap, actually. That's spicy. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I do win this. Great news, in fact. I'm going to go sap 3 here. We're going to apply it to the boss. I am going to eager conscript a few times and then airdrop in the proliferate. And my guy does significantly better here. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Cool. This guy looks spicy. The strike is good. He offsets that pretty well. The sap doesn't overwhelm me. Okay, so I'm going to have to decide between Infectory and the other options here. Replicator Ray. That seems pretty decent. That's a good dang card. Dang, make a copy of a unit. Alright. Mixology is probably the pickup, though, if I'm being clear with you. I think this card's good. Combustion Suit is also actually pretty nice. But I don't know if I care, actually. I'll take Mixology here. That's fine. Truffles. Mushwoof. Mushy Room? Mushy Room. I like this card. Mushy Room. A lot of room cards in our deck, but we can play them everywhere. Please, by the graces of all that's good, give me multi-strike. Hey, look, we win the run, probably. There it is. Incredible news. Now, I think I can... What do I get a large... What about a large stone to Deathcap Prophet so he can tank for my floor? And then we give him reanimate so he's invincible. This is strange, but I like it. It's strange, but I'm here for it, actually. Sure, why not? And then we give him the reanimate just so that I can propagate it like a crazy person. Amazing. We're going to go ahead and cut Pincushion because this unit is terrible. And then I'm going to start working on... All the stewards are bad, aren't they? Yeah, we'll cut a Spear Steward first, I guess. Improve the draws there. +3. Unit cards without upgrades cost 1 less. Just my stewards. It's actually my Twisted Assistants, too. I did take Ember, so they're not going to get upgraded, so that does make them free. Artificial Pyre Stone. I could deployable a lot of things, right? Now I have to go to a arms shop. Where do I see them? Celestial Alcove, Trinket Shop, Magic Shop, Money Vortex is certainly next. The last arms shop is on the dupe side on 8. So we're probably not going to get a lot of value out of deployable. We're already not spending all of our Ember, right? 6. I'm spending, what, 1, 2, 3, I think. That's it. So I think it is just Purified Soul Shard because it improves the cost of a couple of my units. Just fine. I kind of wish it would have worked on Eager Conscript, but I knew it wouldn't. It's fine. It connects with the Twisted Assistance, which is solid. Do I ever re-roll this for anything? I think we found what we wanted, right? I think so. I'm going to purge here. Another unit. Let's cut a Shield Steward. Actually, all these cards are good, aren't they? Secret Ingredient is good. Gets me Seated Rage. Damage Shield, a lot of good propagate things. Eager Conscript is... It basically literally says draw +1 next turn, which is straight up pretty good. Hard to go wrong with a lot of this stuff. Will Magic Shop -2 consume like a rot or something? I don't think this other one's very playable right now, but that's okay. We might still want to improve the density of our Eager Conscript and Secret Ingredient angles, but I also don't want to be redrawing too many of these stewards. I think we can actually just play out 2 of them and it's fine. They're free. I don't care. They go away and die somewhere. Reanimate should be okay. The biggest challenge is drawing my grafts fast enough, which is the only reason I cannot play bottom floor, right? Because I'm not scaling. I think we're going to do the same thing here. My floor is huge. I'm going to go Orichi up top. I'm going to let him scale with the Wanderer's Talisman, and we sack the Steward down below. Okay, we rolled well. You just hit that initial Twisted Assistant. We get Infectory loaded. Eager Conscript is card draw for next turn. I am going to blast. Doesn't really matter who I hit here. We'll hit the guy in back. We should be able to win this. Yeah, looking great. I will take the other Twisted Assistant here. I'm going to leave Infectory in because it is card draw. I will play Mixology. Green. I'll take a Reanimate, sure. I will continue to roll into it. Great, Reanimate 2, fine. We're just going to chill. I'm actually going to play this, see if I hit spikes. Great, wonderful. When this guy's off floor, I will let it roll. Good. It's actually really important that he slay pretty much everything. Straight up, this is like super important for him. I'll play the other Twisted back here. I will put it in back. I want to try to roll into red. Great. I want to try to... I don't actually think I need to take these hits, do I? No, I don't think I need to take these hits. We're going to let this walk. As is. Yep. Yeah, that looks pretty strong, huh? This seems reasonably good. I don't want to incant on myself. Damage shield is the play. I do want to take... I will play this here. And I am going... I'm going to incant this floor a little bit because it's well worth it. And we still are clearing everything. This seems good. I think we've figured it out, right? Yeah, I think we've got it. Cool, great. We get a ton of propagation value here. We're also drawing a ridiculous amount of cards, which is great. I can actually load up on sap. Melee weakness looks pretty good, especially since I can propagate that when the boss is on my floor. So, pretty decent. I can mushy room down here, which is always the goal. I'm already propagating Reanimate, which is great. Melee weakness 2? Sure. Blow up the boss. Why not? I will click these cards. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and drop a Rot on the boss first. Then we propagate, and we should be cruising. I'm already casually drawing 10 cards a turn, thanks to rally shenanigans. So, yeah, we absolutely smash. Proliferate. Easy. We come out ahead even. Obscene. Absolutely awesome. Great. We super win this combat. Incredible work. Who are you? Pufferflesh. Revenge gains spikes. That looks great. I actually have to pause this real quick. I am being summoned downstairs by the SO. Fortunately, I have the pause button working, so I will be back on this screen in 1 second for you. All right, and we're back. Nice and easy. Okay. Where was I? It ended up being a complete non-factor. The cat just knocked something over. We're all good. Everything's fine. No major alarms here. All right, so I was looking at Pufferflesh. This is a cool thing that I could put on... What's its name? I could put it on Fungi, and then if anything attacks it, it gets stronger. This actually looks quite powerful in general, right? I think it would be very good. Just largely. I think that's a pretty cool unit, actually. Revenge gain spikes and have health. That's good. I like that. We could take another Mixology. It's also free, by the way, because of Purified Soul Shard. We could take Weaponized Prosthetic. Apply plus 30 attack if I remove equipment. I don't have a lot of equipment. I think this whole clan seems to be assuming I'll have like 15 assistants in my deck or something. So maybe there's something to that. There's a way of achieving it, but I don't think I have enough equipment to support this right now. So, fair enough. Mixology would be good. I'm going to try Puffer Flesh. This just seems cool. It's a new card. Pox. Consume. Deal 20 damage and apply Decay 10 to all units. Okay, so that's basically Inferno. Great, right? Crazy good. Maybe I have seen this before. I don't know. No, it was Mushroom Cloud that I saw. So both of these are pretty excellent. I think I don't need them because I need hits for my test subject alpha. So I think we skip here. I'm probably going to drop Electricity Chamber. It's a consume card, so I don't really mind that much. I think in practice, now that I have the profit, I'm thinking that Infectory is superior. I'm realizing that you can't combine these two together, so the way I thought this working is not nearly as good as it is. And then we Mushy Room on a lower floor for safety. I could do double Mushy Room and then top floor setup. I really don't know how much I care about Orichi. He's kind of just a mix bot right now, because he conflicts so much with my test subject alpha line, but at the same time, that's maybe okay, right? I don't hate him. He's gonna bait Seraph if nothing else. So, double Mushy Room. I like double Mushy Room, actually. It'll get Seraph if nothing else. Okay, so Magic Shop maybe? I could afford to go to the Merchant of Trinkets. See some cool stuff. There are some very powerful relics here. Health is kind of a whatever. Removals are good. The thing I need to do the most, in my opinion, is density down, or rather increase the density on Twisted Assistant by reducing the number of other cards. So I think removals are peak. I'm going to go left here. Magic Shop is also nice. Okay. Remove Consume. Zero cost explosive reaction. I don't know. I don't actually want that. I want it going away. Do I want to remove Consume on Forever Serum? I don't think I care. Once I get it up, then it's like, okay, great, we proliferate forever, and that's great. I don't think I'm taking these, right? I think I might take this Intrinsic instead. Now, what would I want to draft on turn 1? I guess we could use this as a very expensive -2, right? It's kind of the same as if I took Intrinsic, re-rolled, and bought a -1 for Mixology. But if I'm being clear, I do think the combo package of reducing 2 cards down is pretty great. And getting Rage early with maybe a damage shield is strong. Let's go ahead and -2 consume Rot, and then we will actually make it no longer consumed. I have the money to do this. I'm going to Intrinsic the Mixology. 20 consume, no. I'm going to re-roll here into a -1 on Mixology. And now this card is cracked. And I'm going to Permafrost something, even if it's inefficient. I don't even want to Permafrost something, right? Think about this. I'm going to be drawing like 10 cards a turn. I don't want to leave things in my hand. So I think the trick here now is I cut the Spear Steward. I'm never going to master this guy, I swear. I don't mind the Shield Steward because it can kind of just die on turn 1, and that's fine. So I'm going to cut the Spear Steward to reduce the density there. And I want to cut an Eager Conscript here. I do think the mixes are better. I could cut Electricity Chamber. This doesn't feel like this is going to be impactful. My play here is double Mushy Room with Infectory on my main floor. So I actually think we can just... I'd rather draw the Eager Conscripts because they're plus 10. They increase my rally draw, so I'm going to cut the Electricity Chamber, actually. Okay, that is a significant number of improvements. I still think I'm purchasing a removal of an Eager Conscript here. Yes, I think I am. Okay, we're dropping one more. Great. Am I going to purchase a Permafrost just to finish this stupid Pyre Heart? Probably. Let's be real, probably. Alright, I'm going to put this on, I don't know, something. Eager Conscript, sure. Alright, this is not something I would normally purchase, but that's not an efficient use of money, but I need to do it for this unlock because I'm never going to unlock this Pyre otherwise. So here we are. We're doing our best. Shield Steward goes and lives in La La Land. Barichi lives on top. We're playing Deathcat Prophet front into Test Subject Alpha mid. Alright, here we go. Twisted Assistant turn 1, fantastic. We get the Mushy Room. Great, right? Great. Rage, excellent, good roll. Rage damage shield, excellent, excellent. I do want to put down Forevermore Serum middle. I would like to kill the Cherub, and I would like to pump numbers into the boss. That's good. And I will... Damage shield 2, Rage 8 actually I think is going to be more important. Cool, great. Good. We should be fine. Alright, here's Puffer Flesh. Get killed, I guess. We're going to go ahead and drop in Twisted Back. I'm going to Mushy Room upstairs now. We're going to do Big Scaling middle. I will Secret Ingredient for... Sure. Regen, I guess. I'm going to take this hit in order to proliferate. Now, this guy is probably walking on me because there aren't a lot of enemies here, and I haven't done much sweeping. Okay, we're going to go ahead and hit Infectory. Well, we're not Infectory, but I'm going to play a unit. I'm going to give him the spikes here. I'm going to pop that damage shield. Top floor, my man is not doing so hot. Let's go ahead and do a sap here. I'm going to sap the boss, actually. Great. And then we will proliferate, which keeps fungi alive. Great. Okay, and then yeah, the guy walks upstairs, but he's super sapped, so I'm not afraid. We finally get Infectory, so scaling is happening. I'm feeling pretty good about this now, right? I think we've got it, mostly. There's no reason to take this damage. I will play Regen in front, just so I can proliferate this. Cool. Alright, and we're cracked, right? We've got it. Got it figured out. Yeah. Alright, cool. Great news. I'm going to go ahead and sap 1 and sap 2. The crazy thing is, I actually think we can sap this boss to 0 here, which is really entertaining for me. Just load it up. Not like they're getting past 9 reanimate Deathcat Prophet anyway, but we're going to hit this man. We're already winning. There's no reason to take this 1 damage, I think. Sure, we're good. We've got it. We're trampled, slaughtering everything. We've sapped everyone to basically nothing. There's 0 risk whatsoever. I guess I may as well incant upstairs. No reason not to. I will take some of this. Sure, I'll take a lifesteal. We'll add that to the list of things that we're propagating. Although I think he's going to spend it all, but, you know, fair enough. Womp. Great. Oh no, I took some damage. It's fine. He completely crushes, right? Completely slam dunks everything. This is actually really satisfying. We're going to go ahead and sap the boss further. We will propagate this. And I'm going to just go ahead and hit them with some rot. Yeah, no, we've got it, right? 100%. We're not even getting the revenge triggers on fungi because they're just all passing away, which is incredible news. I will rot one of these things. It doesn't matter. He's never going to kill me anyway, but it at least prevents him from winning. Great. He doesn't even get to swing. This seems good. Let's look at some of these other ones. Oh, hey, look. 4 damage. Ping that damage shield off. Haha, got him. Alright, cool. We win, for sure. We unlocked Pyre of the Time Father. Look at us. We did it. I purchased a random permafrost just to do this. Alright, how are we doing? Tome of Evergrowth is not bad. We can apply sap with it and then propagate it on enemies, which is very cool, actually. So that basically answers Relentless, which is great. Or I can Spike of the Legion, which I think is probably better. Although I don't want the Calcified Ember. I'm going to take the Tome just because I don't want that Ember problem. And I think I might be... Is it space to jam Orichi on the floor? Maybe. Right? Probably? Sure. I think it's fair. I'm drawing enough cards. Alright, yeah, what does this do? Once per battle, select the heart to apply Frozen to all non-blight and non-scourge cards in hand. Wow, that's terrible. Okay, great. Did all that work? Alright, incredible. That's, I guess, what we're dealing with here. Alright, I think Magic Shot might be the play. The dupe is nice, right? What would I dupe? Just proliferate, probably. Removals are also nice. Equipment might be good for... I don't know. I guess I don't need it. I don't think there's anything on the left I would even use, practically. Yeah, I guess we go to the right. I'm gonna be real. This Pyre Heart's been kind of useless, too. Medium Concoction. Mix twice. Sure, we're gonna hard pivot into this mix build, I guess. And then Magic Shop says double stack. -2 consume. Removal would be better. We're going to re-roll and see if we hit something cool. Remove consume. Which means I could, what, give Tome of Evergrowth to, like, multiple units? Which would be very funny, admittedly. You could then sap a bunch of enemies and then propagate that sap. That might actually be decent. I'll try it. It seems fun, and I can afford it and don't have much else to do here. So that's cool. I am going to purge a card now. I'm going to go ahead and purge the Eager Conscript I put Permafrost in. I don't want to remember this. This was a mistake that I was forced to do against my better judgment, and I don't want to remember that. Goodbye, my friend. Did I remove that Train Steward? Oh, wait, no, the Shield Steward's fine to stay. I did remove the Spear Steward. Great. Now, as far as duping goes, I think the dupe might be just Proliferate, because it essentially says draw +2 next turn when I play it with my Deathcapped Prophet, which is pretty neat. I do like that quite a bit. So I think I am just going to duplicate this card. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. That seems pretty good to me. Okay, so I will click this button and we'll move on from there. Great, duplicate. All right, we should be good. I think we win this run, right? Ooh, this is going to be spicy because I'm going to be playing Rax the Overblessed on... I don't think... Ooh, that's tough. I can take this. I'm more concerned about the combat. This is a very spicy combat. I do not think I will be fast enough. How do I approach you? I think I have to play middle, and it's not pretty. I'm going to take hits for it. I think this is the cost of doing business, though. I think I have to do this. So, because I need to hit, if I hit top deck, I'm going to be drawing 7 next turn. If I top into what is it? A Twisted Assistant. I need him to die. It's going to be difficult for me to kill him myself. I have one card that does it. Although I guess I could maybe mix and gamble for it. But still, risky. Playing bottom is a super risky play. Now, if I get it on turn 1, I think mid-floor consolidates pretty well. I leak. If I play bottom and leak, I'm taking more damage than if I play middle and clear. So I think we will... Alright, sequencing matters. Deathcap Prophet first. We drop in Test Subject Alpha. We drop in Orichi. I will use the Shield Steward as, I don't know, a bait, I guess. I think he lives, right? He does. He's actually benefiting from the Wanderer's Talisman. We're going to go ahead and drop in Mushy Room. Infectory. I can pop this guy downstairs, actually. I'm going to go ahead and hit. Okay, Rage is a really good roll here. Rage damage shield. Excellent. I think the correct play is to put it in immediately and hold on to Proliferate. I didn't draw any fungi here. Yikes. Okay, so let's Tome of Evergrowth here. Sap this goober. Mushy Room upstairs. We get the fungi out. I'm going to go ahead and hit this mix twice here. Regen 2. I think it's regen. Yes, because he'll do it again and we get... Alright, Spikes is good. I want to put that in front. And then I wish to sap holdover here. This guy will walk on me. And it's just my hope that it's enough to not lose. Alright, we get the Twisted Assistant. I'm going to shoot it myself so I can play it middle, which is huge, by the way. Now, there is something I could attempt here. Very funny to think about. Play this guy upstairs, actually. He gets the swing on him. If I gamble on a blue, I can get the Collector, but I give up my Proliferate to do it. And I think it's correct. Oh, I missed. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, well, it is what it is. Womp. All right. Well, we lose the Collector, but that's going to have to be okay. I think this guy upstairs is dying. Great. He didn't do any damage to me. And I'm going to tell you real quick, this dude downstairs is actually, like, clapping. He lives. Now, granted, he's kill stealing, so that's maybe not ideal, but fine. Here, fungi. Give him the sap for me, please. I like it. All right, we just sapped the heck out of these guys. This guy in back is going to be a problem, but if he's sapped to 0, he's not going to kill my guy upstairs, which is exactly the point. Look at that. My guy upstairs is just freely holding down against this amalgam. What a ridiculous floor. All right. Unstable. I'm going to take sap here. I'm going to take sap here. Can I keep my man among the living? Maybe. We're going to sap downstairs. And then I'm going to mixology and see what we roll. Okay. All right. It could be better. Damage shield is doable. Proliferate. He lives. I'm a genius. Incredible. And then I get to do my other proliferate middle, and this is fine, right? You just apply sap to the enemies for no real reason other than that I can. And then we get to handle it. Cool. I think we've figured it out. If I get out of this taking only 2 damage, I'm actually extremely impressed about it. So that's impressive. Okay, See if we can save his life. Sap is good, right? Sap is good. All right, we're going to roll this. Rage is not what I'm looking for. Okay, he gets a kill at least. Can I keep you alive, brother? Oh, alas, I take 10 pyre damage and I don't think I can fix this. Wait, wait. The much maligned winged spirit. He's done it. He's done it. The lunatic. The mad lad has solved it. I saved 10 pyre health by trading, what, 1? Is there any way I can kill this man in front? Answer, no. Snap. Rooted. I mean, we could get rid of him, I guess. Melee weakness. That's kind of fun. We can drop that on the boss for a bit. And then I can... He does some work, but it's not enough, unfortunately. We take a hit. We're going to take 5 more here. It'll have to be fine. It's a bummer. Now, I do think we absolutely crush him here. This is... I have very little fear right now about this. Here, and I can put another Tome of Evergrowth in the back. Everyone applying sap up in the club, it turns out. We're going to go ahead and hit him with a unstable gameplay. Yeah, get him some frostbite, too. Get in there, bud. My man is having the worst day of his life. Worst day of his career right now. Hit him with the decay. I like that. We'll hit him with the proliferate. We managed to keep our fungi among the living. Our brother stands no chance. I think we played this pretty much as perfectly as we could have. I'm extremely pleased by this. Also, 5 melee weakness randomly off of my mix is a pretty good opener. Got him. You know what? I took 9 damage on that combat, and that's really good. Friendly units gain +7/+7 on summon and reanimate. That's really good for fungi, right? Each one of them gains a +7/+7. That's pretty huge. Now, granted, I still think Infectory is better here because we are relying on the rally trigger to draw through my deck. But that's a good card. It's a good card here. Grow Room. All units propagate 1 at the end of turn. That's strong as heck. Propagate is very powerful. That's really good. Now, I do think we kind of have it on lock with our rooms, right? Infectory for main floor, 2 mushy rooms. So I think we just sell it, but I'm not mad about this. We managed to hold on to a lot of health. Now, what are we doing with it? I was going to heal myself anyway, but... Yeah, I mean, I was going to heal myself anyway, so I guess I could have taken a little more and been okay. Oh, baby, Shroom Ponix. World-ending strain? No, it's not that. Volta's tuning fork, however. Now we're cooking. Alright. Good stuff. Equalizing rings. Is there... I literally have nothing to merge because all of my equipment is grafts. Got it. Deployable. I think hitting the Infectory pretty much right away is mission critical. So we're just going to make that deployable real fast. And I think we're spending our last... What did I do? What? Oh, I spent money. Fear is greed. When your Pyre takes damage, gain 10 money. Wow, that's incredible. I like how we unlocked 2 Pyre Hearts today. One of which I'm pretty confident is trash tier. And one of which I'm pretty confident is the best Pyre Heart I've seen. Let me put this in perspective. You're out here like, oh man, I'm taking Vengeful Shard damage. Well, you know what would be great? What if you earned 10 gold every time you took Vengeful Shard damage? Guess what? I would literally never play a Vengeful Shard ever again. I'll tell you what, Winged Spirit I've used like 2 times in this entire run. This is pretty unimpressive. I feel like it needs to do more for units that don't get healed. Like, what's this doing for a fungi? It heals me, what, 4 health maybe, if I'm lucky? What is this doing for a Valor tank? Literally nothing. You know, it's just... It feels bad. I feel like we could do more with this. Anyway, this one I would rank pretty mediocre. It's not great. Alright, I think we're buying a removal. What am I removing? That's a great question. That's a fantastic question. I think all of my 0-cost cards became, or 1-cost starters became suddenly extremely strong. I might just remove a Forevermore Serum. Remember, as good as these cards are, the number one most important thing for me is seeing a Twisted Assistant right away. So even drafting into one Forevermore Serum or rolling into it is bad. And we can get that same effect from our mixes. So, right? Yeah. Now, intrinsic cards are free real estate because they get added to my starting hand. I'm drawing 7 on turn 1 because Deathcap Prophet goes down first. So, having 3 intrinsic cards is free. So I can dupe this mixology with no negative effects. This is actually a very important element here. This mixology does not hurt my ability to find my most important cards. And it's free, which, you know what, is really good. So I'm not going to do the Rot because it's not free. I could do a Twisted Assistant if I really just need to hit it that hard, but I'd rather my redraws be better. So I think we're going to go with mixology here. I'm just going to duplicate that, and I think we cruise. I'm pretty sure we've done everything in our power to win this. Okay. I do think this is... Gosh, playing bottom floor is so dangerous here. The first wave is so deadly. I don't think we can do it. I think we have to play middle. Cool. So we're going to go Shield Steward up top. He face tanks. Great. Deathcap Prophet, good. Alpha, Orichi, Infectory. Drawing 7. Alright, we hit it. Okay, so we hit the top floor, the Twisted Assistant on turn 1. Fantastic news. We get the rally here. I'm going to go ahead and start the mushy room downstairs. We're going to start cooking, right? Yeah. I'm just going to go ahead and... Yeah, I want to go for the sap, and I want to hit melee weakness. Excellent. So I'm going to hold on to this, I think. Am I actually? No, I'm going to send it. I realize the melee weakness gets spent right away. I was going to try to propagate it, but actually I still could propagate it. Sure. Great. Regen. I'm looking for... Yeah, regen and reanimate. I want to put that into Frontland Man. And then I wish to mixology. Rage is the hit that I wanted. Excellent with damage shield. Fantastic. I'm going to save this now. Wonderful work. Okay, we are super going to take Pyre damage because I cannot answer Terrifying Amalgams. Immediately, anyway. That is... sort of the problem. Now, I do think I am, I guess, gonna play another Twisted Assistant upstairs. Doesn't really matter where it goes. It can die downstairs. I do want to airdrop in Tome of Evergrowth here. Sap is present on the floor. I want to double tap Incant more, I think. Let's put this in the boss for funsies. Yeah, cool, great. I want to double proliferate, but I need to put the rage down first. Right? Cool. I will super sap this front line. He doesn't die, but that's okay. We're going to take Pyre damage. It's going to have to be fine. There's really no way around it. The Amalgam is just a perpetual threat to me here. So, bummer, I guess. I can't silence it, can I? Is there mute locked up in any of these? There's what? Melee weakness and rooted. There's unstable, frostbite, and damage. No, there's not. Okay. Unfortunate. Alright, I do think there's no reason not to just fish for stuff I can throw at the bosses, right? Yeah, sap the boss, for sure. This guy's doing great work. My guy upstairs is just cruising, right? Gets clocked, but he says, I'm fine. I do wish to... Yeah, so the play here, I definitely want to play all my cards. Go for the pre-relentless here, if at all physically possible. I am not pulling the trigger on this ability right now because it doesn't matter. Great guy upstairs doesn't hit me. Okay. Alright. Spiky skin. Good job, buddy. Great work. Incoming Tome of Evergrowth. We're going to be sapping our sap boss down to nothing here. I will take Rage. I think we're confidently winning this combat here. Confidently winning the combat. Now, let's be clear. I think I will be tapping double propagates here. So let's just make big number. Great. Rage 20. That seems reasonable. Load that up. Hit proliferate. Hit proliferate. Yeah, 1500 damage to Savagery, and he is doing zeros. The only thing I fear right now is these amalgams. They hit me for... I guess I don't really fear them, but they are literally free damage on my floor. They're on my pyre. They're hitting me out. So there's only so much can be done. I guess I'm going to go ahead and toss some spikes on the pool there. That seems reasonable. I'll sap. I'll keep sapping the boss because it makes sense to do it, I guess. Here, we can put reanimate on a Ricci, so I'm, I guess, propagating that too. Sure. Is propagate a good mechanic? The world may never know. Like, really, man? This is crazy good. I'm just going mad with power. How does anything kill 20 reanimate fungi? Good luck. I've got 22 random reanimate on my Deathcap Prophet. This dude is the hero of our time too. I want to play with him more often. As long as I've got fungi, this man is just card draw. Card draw. More abilities. Sap the boss. Unnecessary sap. It doesn't matter. I've already won. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Rage for everyone. Incredible. Make big numbers. Great. I also recognize that the numbers are actually getting worse because of the way that the Trample behaves. But it doesn't matter. Yeah, I added damage here and lost damage on the boss. But it's fine. Yeah, I don't know. 35 sap seems decent. Meanwhile, the hero of our time, Train Steward, is just 1v1ing Seraph up here. Look at our man. He's just like, I will not fall. Well done, champ. Well done. I guess I'm going to go ahead and draw a million cards. That seems reasonable. Regen. Reanimate. Sure, who needs it still? We could put it on our backline guy for some reason. What else can I even give my floor? I don't know. I think I've given them pretty much everything. Oh, wait. I have to melee weakness Seraph so that my Train Steward really clocks them. Good, good, good. All right. Incredible. Yeah, I think we're doing it. All right. We're going to take 10 pyre damage, unfortunately. That's a lot of pyre damage we are taking. Unfortunate. It goes to Relentless. We're going to take another 10. I can honestly just press end turn here. Just click the proliferates and move on with your life. Right? We have it. That's a lot of pyre damage, man. I don't know what else could be done here, but it is what it is. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to click buttons because I don't like Seraph and you can't stop me. I'm going to sap him because no one likes you, Seraph. Here, I'm going to cast Tome of Evergrowth again so I can sap you again. Get got, loser. Alright, Rage, fantastic. I'm always fishing for it first before I go for the Mix 2, because the Mix 2 forces you to hit the same one every time. Here, I'm going to add some Unstable to you, brother. Get more Unstable, man. I don't know. The whole floor does 0 damage, and he's dying to Unstable. Incredible. And we've created a 72 troop stack of lads. Amazing. Crushed. Okay, So I feel pretty confident in that run. We still took a truckload of pyre damage, but there was really not much can be done. It was either Vengeful Shards or the Amalgams. Those are dangerous enemies. I did not have an answer to them at all, really. I had to play on bottom floor, but there was no way to actually make it work. I guess it's a bit of a gamble, is the thing. I could have played bottom and probably would have been okay, but the danger is if I had missed the turn one twisted back guy, we would have eaten dirt. So, I don't know. I think we obviously won. It was fine. I played it maybe a little safer, but I think more aggression would have been too dangerous. Anyway, we unlocked Brain Transfer, Sacrifice, transfer attack and all buff and debuff effects to front friendly unit. So because this is Sacrifice, it requires a friendly unit. The interesting thing about this is it's kind of like Primordium a little bit. It's like baby Primordium. The fact that this is not consumed is very surprising to me. Basically, I guess the idea is you have some backline reanimator, and then, or not even a reanimator, you have some backline something, and you just send some effects to the frontline guys. It's hard to visualize when this would be good, but I can see it's probably fine. Catalyzing agent at the end of turn, unstable increases by 5. Okay, cool. That seems decent. 5 is a reasonable number. It's good to have that scale up. We get another level up. It's alive. Advance. Apply lifesteal 1 and plus 10 attack. That's a really good card. Cool. That's a really good card. Great. Contingency plans. Monstrosities enter with spikes 7. All right, fair enough. Underlegion, we unlock Moral Mistress. Etch. Apply Decay 8 to enemy units. Ah, we get to see Etch again. That's fun. Cool. I like that. Now, I don't really know. There's got to be a consume archetype in there somewhere. I didn't see it, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I probably don't have it unlocked yet, so we'll see. Still haven't hit rank 5 on either, but that's okay. We did unlock 2 Pyre Hearts. Let's go. We're up to 4. Covenant rank 8. Enemies are stronger. Bummer. I mean, that, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. That's scary, but fair. Okay, sure. We've mastered a bunch of stuff. Yikes. All right. Getting up to that high covenant nonsense, I suppose. Okay, let's go back. Anything I want to comment on here? Rage applied 666. Let's go. All right. So, Propagate is very strong. Shroom Ponix is still very strong. We were pretty loaded. Death Capped Prophet was remarkable. This dude, really good. I'm a big fan of him. I think he did pretty much exactly what I was hoping he would do. He let me take space and shove Orichi on the floor, which, let's be clear, I don't think I needed to do. I think we could have very easily had a fine time just keeping the floor smaller and having Orichi chilling upstairs, but it did allow us to have the train steward of our time. This guy's kind of living up there, clocking Seraph every so often, so that's always fun. The funny thing is, with how many debuffs were on Seraph at the end, I'm reasonably certain that our train steward could have 1v1'd him, which is pretty cool. Rot's a good card. Mixology was good. I think we did an excellent job thinning and preparing our deck to make sure we saw this Twisted Assistant. This is a very interesting guy, right? Very interesting. So, yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how he panned out. This guy's really good, especially with, let me tell you what, Test Subject Alpha absolutely dunks on any Monster Train 1 sweeper. I've like anything from the previous game. This guy gives Zealot a run for his money. He just has quick automatically, which is really powerful. He says quick sweep. That's great. Like, whoa, I'm very excited. It's very cool. This is actually interesting because it's the most straightforward unit design I think I've seen in a while in this game. I was commenting on that the other day. I actually think this is even more so. It's just because all it says is quick and sweep, and yet because of the clan, that's really good. We also just unlocked something that seems like a, what am I trying to say? Like a razor sharp edge adjacent card. It has advance and +10, which is interesting. I don't know if you'd want to use that on your back line, but maybe you can do that on a solo floor or something. So kind of fun. What else? Anything else I want to call out? Nah, I think this is great. Proliferate was a fantastic play here. This thing is a really good card, turns out. Big fan. So, cool. All right, not much else to add, really. So I will let you all go there. Oh, wait, I have to go back to the outpost. Wait, everyone wants me to do this. See what kind of dialogue we got today. Oh, okay, something's happening. Herschel is in a brick of ice. Is that him? Guess it must be. That's cool. He looks kind of like an artificer. I guess it makes sense. He looks like an artificer, right? That looks like Malika. That's got to be Malika, right? 100%. She looks new, but she's got the same hairstyle. It's funny because she has always been, before I even let the game reveal it, it's obvious because of her design, but she's always been built out of the clans, right? So she's always looks like the clan. She has like an arm, a limb, something. I bet you she has some other things like some dragon effect and some bird effect too. Anyway, she's greeting Herschel here. Let's see. What is this? What does our brother remember? Oh, Herschel might be having a memory problem. Broken Covenant. Ah, yes, Monster Train 1. Seraph the whatever. No one can remember what his after words are. Has Seraph won? Is hell lost? Awesome. All right, well, cool. He's back, I guess. Now, hold up. I want to play as Herschel and Malika. Wait a second. They should be a clan. Can we have that as a DLC, please? Oh, I guess they just do a fade to black as they explain everything. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Huh. Cool. All right, well, that's pretty neat. Yeah, I like that. What is Herschel gonna do? Let's find out. No, he is unfit to lead hell. It perished under his watch. Now he simply wants to be with people. Yeah, of course, Malika, uh-huh. Interesting, interesting. Seems like Herschel's memory is really bad. Yeah, he has no idea what's happening. I guess he's been in an ice cube for a very long time, so that kind of makes sense. But, you know, still. A leader who can bring us together. He doesn't want to lead, of course. She's surprised. He forged the Covenant, unified the 9 rings of hell. And, oh, he blames himself for everything. What's happening? The perimeter alarm. Something's coming. Oh, we have an avowed gladiator. Oh, she kills something. What's happening? Do we have like an extra fight or something? Interesting. What is going on here? Is this just all lore or something? Maybe so. I don't actually know. Did we get a combat? Oh, no, we win. All right, great. Incredible. All right, this is interesting. I don't think I had any idea what I was expecting out of this, but apparently they're doing some lore battle. Amazing, they won. They survived and kept the Pyre alive. Good for them. All the Pyre hearts draw upon its heart power for energy. They knew exactly what they were doing. Summon the council. All right, they're summoning all of the leaders, I guess. Although the lore implications of this are interesting. It says Phoenix, Eka, Arichi, and Bolit are the leaders. So what is that? I guess that means that all of the secondary champions are like lieutenants then? That's kind of an interesting approach. All right, well, we got some lore stuff. That's fun. We like to see it. How close am I on some of these other Pyre Hearts? We're close, right? Oh, gosh, I'm never going to get Life Mothers. I need to lose more Pyre health. I need to play a Luna run in order to do any damage with magic power. I made a lot of progress on debuffs in that run, though. That was pretty good. Making good headway there. train stewards. I mean, our lad, the train steward upstairs, actually made some good progress on this, so that's cool. So I've got a ways to go, I think. I can do the dimensional challenge at some point, and then I either have to play an Eka run, or I guess it's going to be more Underlegion. I mean, the thing is I'm going to play Gilda next, because it's the only champion I have unlocked that I haven't played. And if we random into one of the ones that are at lower, like if I'm playing Gilda, then I random in like Eka or Underlegion. I might, maybe I don't actually random, maybe I just select them. I might just select one of these just to unlock an Exile champion, and then I'll do that. I think I'll probably pick Eka. We'll do like a Pyreborn Eka run, so, or not Eka, but you know what I mean. Default Luna, yeah. Anyway, I'm talking too much. I will let you go there. You all asked me to put my lore opinions and talk about this stuff, so here I am. Anyway, hopefully you all enjoyed that. I will let y'all go. So hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.